What is going on? So I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to live stream this to Facebook and see what happens with that. So I started it just a minute early, just to try to get ready for it. So it's supposed to start here in like less than a minute, so not a big deal. And it should be starting right about, oh, I'm getting a 33-second delay here, so I'll take a minute and keep doing a couple of things. I don't know why I'm getting an encoder error, but we'll try it. Not a huge deal. Alright, so welcome everybody who is going to join or is joining. Live streaming my Let's Play on Farming Simulator. So even though it's raining, I can still do some jobs around the farm. So I'm going to get over to where I got a tractor and a field cultivator set up and go start cultivating some fields while it's raining, because I can't do any harvesting, and I can do some planting, but it is what it is. So try this and see if I can get some audience out of it. See, I got my tractor and my field cultivator set up right here. I'm gonna get out of the truck and go over to my tractor and get going. I prematurely was adjusting my steering wheel, and Mike seems to want to know if that's the Bronco that OJ was using. No, man. I can go paint it white if that's what you really want, you know? I aim to please. Which would only take a minute. That's funny, is that the one that OJ was using. You cracked me up, dude. So nice. At least I got a couple of people watching. Oh, he says do it. So all right, we'll go paint it white. Oh, dude, it's partially white, so we'll go paint it white. I'll run over to the shop and paint it white just for Mike. And we'll call it the OJ Bronco. The OG OJ Bronco. The shop's just like, I don't know, a couple miles from where I got the farm set up. So, let me get out of here. Oh! I was jacking with my steering wheel setting, so it's all over the place. I'm doing this just for you, Mike. We got the white top and the white trim, but we need to make the rest of the Bronco white. Oh, man. This is how I really drive. Yeah, great. My wife in the peanut gallery. She's in the living room laughing. Oh, this is awesome. The OG Bronco. Painted up. I wish it wasn't raining so I could do other projects, but why not? We'll zip in here to the shop. And give the audience what he asks for. All right, Mike. Oh, there you go, Mike. One white OJ Bronco. And since I'm here, I might as well grab the mower and take it back with me. The detail is nice in this mod. Wish it wasn't raining, but oh well. I guess even though my steering wheel settings are all jacked up, it's just like driving a real 79 Bronco. Kind of wanders. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Of course I gotta multitask. You know, the shop isn't just right down the street, you know, right across the street from the main farm, so since I went there to paint the truck, might as well grab the mower. OJ couldn't stay in his lanes. Yeah, but he was running from the Popo. 5-0. Aw, geez. We're doing a wheelie. The mower's too heavy for the OG Bronco. I got traffic turned off, so I'm not going to stop at that stop sign. Yeah, no. Not today. I'm glad I didn't hit the bridge when I was coming to the shop earlier. I'm going to do some cross-country here because I'm not going to go all the way around. Then I'll get back to what I was trying to do. If the farm gloves don't fit, you must have quit. Oh, dude, that's funny. That's hilarious. Alright, let's get the GPS going here. Oh. There we go. There. Now it'll work. No offset. Show the lines. Get out of there. Oh, pick this up. There we go. Make my AB line here real quick. I'll have to adjust the boundaries here. I'll get turned around and start going. I got a lot of my functions set over to one of my joysticks anyway, so I can get in here where I prefer to be and get cracking. There we go. Oh, no, am I 4 low? No, I was not. I was only in 2-wheel drive. I do have a mod that allows me to do that, but there's no low range to it. So So now that I got my GPS line going, I can sit here and take a swig of my coffee. That's just how I like to roll. What's it? 6 o'clock at night, still drinking coffee. It's so good. So I wanted to try this to gain audience to head over to my YouTube channel. I included a link in the live title, so that should take you directly to my YouTube channel, where there's numerous videos up. I've been posting YouTube videos for a while. I try to do, 1 to 2 a week. Life and work and everything is, more important. So I can't do one every day, and I'm by no means a professional. Just a hobby, and I like doing it. I like playing Farm Sim and American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, and so I hope my Facebook live stream is nice. It's seamless. I'm hoping, but this live stream will also be uploaded once I'm done. It'll be uploaded to my YouTube channel for my YouTube viewers to see. So it automatically will record and save it to my channel. So now I gotta get turned around because I don't want to hit that stupid utility pole. There we go. Get on this line, get turned around, and head back the other way. I should have did some sort of headland, but oh well. It's just a game. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you letting me know that it's running smooth. As I have a window set up on my secondary monitor, and it's jumping, or it's really laggy, so I don't know if it's just my internet or what. Hello, mother. This is what I do for fun. I sit at home in my gaming chair that I built myself and pretend I'm a farmer. I just need some like old school bib overalls or something like that. Big old fat lip of chew or something like that. That's such a bad stereotype. It'd be no different if I was doing my Russian accent. Yes, I want to be Vladimir and be the American farmer. I come to this country to be American farmer because Siberia, you can't farm, it's too cold. Oh my goodness. That was for my wife. She's in the living room laughing. That's awesome. That's awesome. How many people is watching, Mama? 3? It's probably counting myself as 1. Just share the heck out of it. Yeah, why not? Oh, you already did. I mean everybody else, the other 2 viewers, my mother and Mike. Just share the heck out of it, dude. Granny Potty Mouth would say, that's the tits. That's the tits. I haven't seen her on in a while. Granny Potty Mouth. Oh yeah. So like I said, since it's raining, there's only certain projects you can do. Preparing the fields and sowing the crops is basically it. You can't do any harvesting. You can't do any mowing, I don't believe, because I'm using the Seasons mod. I can't cut any grass because it'll rot right away. So I've been recording for 16 minutes thus far. I'll try to keep it reasonably short. I did throw a poll up along with this live stream. Basically a yes and no, if you like it or not. So if you wouldn't mind, please do the poll. And we'll see what happens, because if I can continue to get people to watch, I'll probably try to do it a little more often. I'll try to save it for the weekends, you know, because during the middle of the week it's tough by the time you get home and have dinner and do whatever you got to do around the house and so on, and relax and chill. Because usually I try to record at night when it's quiet. Now I gotta see. I turned it off though. I don't. I didn't want it to keep create new field edges and things. I'll have to remind myself to fix my steering wheel controls once I'm done. Menu probably looks retarded. I'm going to do a headland down here and make it easier on myself, because I got more than one field to do. This one's not that big. So with seasons, it's just like in real life, you know, there's only certain times of the season where you can plant certain particular crops. So I gotta finish doing my field work. That way I can plant some of those other items like soybeans and corn, and I planned on planting some cotton. This land all seems to take forever every time you try to set the implement down on the ground. It's slow to react. So now that I've done 2 passes for a headland, I'll get turned around and start back the other direction. All that does is just make it easier for me to turn around. Back into my in-cab view. Heck yeah. Really, this is basically the gist of it if you've never seen it before. Some people have. It's just like real life. You know, as close to real life as you can be, you know, for a video game. I was messing around earlier with my OBS software, so I added a little box that goes around my webcam, and I was trying to find some other overlays, but I don't own After Effects or Photoshop or anything like that, which would allow me to do more of those things. I got a free software that I use every once in a while to make, I can use it to make thumbnails and things like that, but most people don't know that all my videos that show up on YouTube are 100% unedited. No, I don't do any post-editing or nothing. It is what it is, mistakes and all. I don't really have to worry necessarily so much about being PG with the new COPA law and the fact that my videos are not made for children, but basically they consider, at least in the U.S., a child is any young person under the age of 13. So, which is probably going to hurt some YouTubers that do it for a living, because you know they make videos of toys and things of that nature, and if it's a video that's made for children, most of that won't be monetized. So a lot of YouTubers aren't real happy with that, but it's the law, and there's no way to change it, or at least yet, since it just went into effect. See, after I finish this field, I got 2 more that are plowed that need cultivating. I don't have to cultivate them per se, because my both my planter and my seeder, I can just no-till and just plant it directly in the ground. But the plow missed a spot over here off to the right, so it'll help me clean that up and make it a little more uniform. I didn't even get any likes yet? What the heck? Oh. Yes, dear, I see you gave me a heart. I suppose that would be expected. You are my wife. You know, it's how many people are still watching, honey? 2? Yeah. Well, I know I can at least thank my wife for sharing my stream. Hoping everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Oh, no, I don't want to fold it up. I want to put it in the ground. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, had plenty to eat. We all have a lot to be thankful for. Life being one of them. Family, friends, employment. You know, there's plenty of children and people out there that don't have much. So we gotta definitely be thankful for the little that we may have. And now it's acceptable to put your Christmas stuff up. I still see plenty of folks that already started putting up their outdoor lights and decorations and things like that for Christmas. I understand to some effect, to some regard, because you know, they might be older couple or something like that, and the weather and whatnot. So can't necessarily pick on them too much. But some people just jump the gun. Oh, it's so relaxing. What we got? We've been going for 25 minutes. I've been going for 25 minutes. I'll try to keep it under an hour. That up. Get turned around here. Drop the old implement in the ground. And away we go. Hopefully, there should be one more pass up this field. This one will be done. I've already got two of my fields planted. Share my own videos because I didn't ahead of time. This was kind of spur of the moment. So try something different. Didn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. I was having a bunch of trouble with a couple of my map mods the other day, so it took me half a day to get things squared away. Where I just wanted to have, you know, lag-free gaming. You know, because every time I get in the map, and try to do something, it would lag out, and stutter, and look like crap. It's like I can't make any content with that because who wants to watch that? I didn't even want to play. I mean, it was getting frustrating. Oh, should be last pass. This one. Oh, it's like perfect width too. It's almost like I planned it that way. The GPS makes it easy. Modern tractors have it built in. You set an AB line and put some basic measurements in there, and away you go. And like I said, I got another one more field that can get cultivated. I don't know if I'll do any planting. I probably should, but I was hoping to wait because I really need to plant some corn and some soybeans and cotton. Because I'm only day 2 into a 9-day season, so each season is 9 game days long. So you gotta wait until the right time to do certain jobs, like plant certain crops, because the ground temperatures either too warm, you know, it's warm enough or not warm enough. And then there's certain days where you can harvest your crops. And then you got to pay attention to the weather. So unlock my GPS. Should probably use this opportunity to take my Bronco, the OG Bronco, back to the farm. Check out the farm as well here. I got, so the yellow tanks are a diesel production facility, so I can make my own fuel. I got my grain bins. I got the big shop. I got another small garage set up over here. I got the tin shed, and then these little like lean-tos are store my bales that I made on some previous recordings. I came back in and basically deleted everything except for them, and started the farm all over, money and all. So here inside the big shop, I got one semi with a grain trailer. I got a live bottom trailer. I got another dually here with a tank to fill my liquid fertilizer and stuff like that in the implements, and then I got another dually here with a flatbed gooseneck trailer to haul stuff around with. Telehandlers here in the shop with the bale forks on it. So I'll head back over to where I left the tractor and keep plugging away. Oh, crash into the trees. Man, I gotta level this land out a little bit. Let's park the OJ Bronco right here. Get back in the tractor. And start rocking away at this other field right here. I'll have to definitely do some sort of headland around it, because this is very irregularly shaped. I don't normally run an exterior cab view, but for this purpose I will. Couple of passes around, and then I'll do the actual field section of the field. I hired a worker on this earlier so I could do other jobs. I was doing some contract work, trying to get some stuff set up for this, so basically the gist of it. Field prep, planting, harvesting, selling your crop for money. There's always usually something to do, depending on how many fields you own, and if you have animals, you know, cattle and sheep, chickens, pigs. down towards the end of this field, it comes to a real sharp point. Man, that coffee's good. And I guess at some point I should probably start a Facebook page specifically for my YouTube channel, which I haven't yet, you know, obviously. I just share it to my personal page. But I'm up to 31 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is awesome. I'm trying to hit my next goal is obviously 50. So anything any of you could do to help me reach that goal, that would be great. And then, you know, from there, the sky's the limit. You know, I get to my first 50, then work my way to 100, and so on and so on, if it even gets to that point. I'll still make videos whether, you know, a lot of people watch them or not. That's my goal. I'd like to thank everybody who's watched thus far and commented thus far. It means a lot. Appreciate the support in whatever capacity that might be. Here. I don't want to do a headland around this side yet. Maybe just at least one around here, and then I'll start doing the up and down rows. Obviously you can see there's fairly, you know, realistic suspension and movements and things like that. Really, 19 is more still like an unpolished, unfinished version, I think. You know, they kind of rushed into release and things and functions didn't work as they should, and they had to do numerous updates and whatnot. 17 was, you know, basically ready to go once they released it. I mean, they still did some updates and stuff, but get this thing turned right. I wonder why it's missing that row there. Oh well, just have to come back up and finish that one off. I could do it last, it doesn't matter. I'll just skip this next row and so on. One headland's a little tight. I'll skip rows. Just 'cause it's so tight around that turn. Been going pretty good here for 40 minutes. It's awesome. skip this row. Onto this one. Lock the GPS in. Drop the implement. And down the field. I wonder why the wipers in this tractor aren't working. Every other tractor vehicle you get into, the wipers come on when it's raining. Might be a bug. We'll have to check that out. No. That's not what I wanted. Wrong line. This is the one that I wanted. There we go. That's better. I wanted to skip rows. So then when I get turned around, I can then hit the ones that I purposefully missed. Even though this one's like right down the edge of the field, like I already did, so, but oh well. Not a make or break. We'll just go over it, because it'll actually catch a couple of feet over that I didn't get when I was going around that perimeter of the field. How many still hanging on, Mama? 2? Nice. 2's better than none. I really only think it's 1. Right, because I have it up on the computer. And that's probably counting as 1, even though it's my own, you know? Oh. Well, so okay, so I got 2. Nice. No, 1 is the loneliest number. Wow, bottom of the barrel. Scraping the bottom of the barrel. At least I didn't start singing it. Because then it would be stuck in your head. Man, that's delicious coffee. Like I said, I'll probably go up to an hour. We're almost at 45 minutes. Getting a little warm over here. Nice to get up, take a break. Be pretty rude if I turned off the camera and got up and walked away for 10 minutes. An hour. So 15 more minutes, maybe. We'll see. I'd like to get this field done at least. That'll save me some work for next time I'm on the map. A couple of passes and I'll be done anyway. Because ultimately I should fast forward time and get past the rain so you can actually do something. Just like in real life, when it's raining, you don't usually go out in the fields because it becomes a muddy mess. And you destroy all that work that you put in. Work, time, and money. It's crazy. It says that my video is live streaming at 18 frames a second. That's got to be rough. That's probably because my internet's terrible. Potato net. Overpriced. No, don't fold. Keep hitting the wrong thing button time to time. I got the camera and then like the GPS and raising and lowering of the implement set up on my right hand joystick. My left hand joystick I don't have sitting up on my rig at the moment because that's where I'm storing my coffee. I think like what, 4 passes, 5 passes and I'm done. Actually, I only got what, 3 over there and then 1 more long one. Or a long round. Here at the end where I created my headland and picked my implement up. Do my turn. GPS will get me locked on my line and away I go. It really only takes a minute to get things set up, and this current version of the GPS does work really well. It took a while to get used to. I mean, not real long, because it's a completely different creator here in 19 than it was in 17. So, a lot of the functionality is still there. Just the way you access it, things like that is a little different. Graphically, it's a lot different. trying to see. Oh, I'm trying to see the comments over here, if I can. Break this up. Because it doesn't look like my PC interface is refreshing. At least the comments aren't refreshing as often. So hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Oh. Lock down the line here. Try to get this finished up before I sign off. If you haven't already, head over to my link that's above. That takes you directly to my YouTube channel. Other videos on there. Share, comment, subscribe. Feel free to leave as much creative criticism as possible. I get a lot of support from home, so kind of one of the driving factors to continue to do it. Yeah, Bobby, it's raining on my Let's Play map. There's still people out there trying to get their crops off because of the rain and weather and stuff like that we've had, you know, all over the country. I want to say most of the guys way up north, Canada, in the wheat belt and stuff like that, they're all done already because their season is so much shorter. But there's still farms around here that still have crop out needing to get harvested. But could be worse. I mean, I believe it was last year, there was some folks that were still combining or shelling corn in December, you know, with snow on the ground. So last pass. Oh, I'm sorry, second to last pass. Thanks for the comment, Bobby. Appreciate it. Next time you see Sean, you'll have to ask him. We used to, at one point, we used to sit and play on multiplayer server on Xbox, but he didn't want to come to the dark side and get a PC, and that's all I wanted to play on was PC, because the mods and the gameplay is so much better. But finish this up, take the tractor back to the shed. Figured I'd use my case for all them Red fans out there. Because remember, Santa's sleigh may be red, but it's powered by deer. Yeah, you know, and it sucks that them beans are so temperature and moisture sensitive. You know, if you can't get dry enough weather, you know, what's the use of shelling any beans if they're going to be no good and turn into mush? Yeah, I like it. It's I mean, it's pretty realistic. Having the mods and things like that does help the gameplay a lot. I mean, the guys and girls that play on Xbox and PS4, I mean, they have no idea the level of immersion that you can get by being on a PC. But not everybody can afford a PC or has the space or things like that. They just, they're casual players. But on PCs where it's at, you know, you get the most modifications, the most immersion out of it. There's scripting and things like that, which they can't provide to consoles. So just tab through. I'm going to tab through these vehicles here for a minute. Got my 7R, 8R, 4045 sprayer. This is my 8R. I got the OJ Bronco, even though it's the wrong year. But Mike wanted it white. Got a good laugh out of it. That was a 90s Bronco, not a 79.